So many purrs. So many purrs already this morning. So many, so many. Okay. Get our day started. Okay, Caspian, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think you should worship politicians on either side, so I'm with you there. That's not right. Let me fix that. Hello, everybody. As we start coming in here, I appreciate you so much. To do all the good things, that would be great. I mean, I would agree with you in way of far right. I just don't know where I guess it depends on what you consider far left and what their views are. Um, of how the fringes are detrimental equally on both sides. I guess that could be just an opinion based thing. But sure, bro. Wouldn't disagree with you there. Okay, so we know that we have um, Trump is to make an announcement. From what we're hearing, it sounds like it's going to be something regarding the DoD. There are rumors circulating that it may be like well, there's actually an AP article about it, that he's going to announce moving Space Force Command from Colorado to Alabama. That's what they're going to be announcing. He has talked about that previously, about moving it. The far left, I'm saying, is like the MAGA version of the Democratic Party, but like based off of what, like where would their policies be detrimental? I guess in the same way that that MAGA's is. I'm not, because she lost, I'm not supporting her. That's why I ask why you're still supporting Trump, because like Kamala's not in politics like that. They're not, you guys. I'm not doing that, because what we know and what we have information on is that he is alive. And is it weird that he hasn't spoken to a camera and to the press in what, 6-7 days? Sure, that's weird. But what we do know is he has an announcement planned at 2 p.m. Okay. And we are expected to hear that he's giving a new location to Space Force or something regarding the DoD. That's what Caroline Leavitt has said. That is the reporting that we have coming out, is something in regards to the Department of Defense. Okay, so you mean like a tanky Caspian, like kind of accelerationists or people who want to burn it down and start over in that way. Sure. My issue with that is there's no harm reduction in that, so you are hurting communities that are already being hurt. Megan Raid, my Megan, hi Megan. You guys, if you could keep doing all those good things for me, I would really appreciate it. Once we get to 2,000 likes, I can start having conversations today. So that's what we were just going over, is the 2 p.m. announcement today. Like I said, all the information we have on it is that it's going to be about the DoD, possibly about moving Space Force from Colorado to Alabama. In other news, we have a federal judge in San Francisco blocked Trump's usage of the National Guard and the military in California. We know that that injunction is frozen until September 12th in order to give the Trump administration time to appeal it up, which they will most likely do. We're going to see that. He's not, though. We've, like, everything, all the stuff on Twitter that we've seen about the roads being closed, that's all bullshit. It's not true. We've literally seen him. We've seen pictures of him every day. Not yesterday, but the day before that, there was video of him leaving the golf course, walking, talking. We couldn't hear what he's saying. We weren't super close. He kept the press pulled back. I know all of those things are weird, but we have to stick with the information that we know and stick with what we have and what is being reported to us now until we know anything different, right? We won't know anything that we don't know until the 2 p.m. press conference, which, like I said, everything we know about that. Good morning, Leah. Everything we know about that is, you saw it in Mo's comments. Yeah, no, that's been going around. Trust me, I've been on Twitter all weekend. I get it. I'm not accusing you of anything. You're totally fine. It's just I'm going with what we know. And what we know right now is he's supposed to announce something regarding the DoD. I apologize today, friends. I'm still coming off of a cold that my lovely children got me after being in school for a week. So, If you hear me cough or sniffle, I apologize. I am still working that off. And that sucks, but here we are. In other news, like always, I do have my daily goal today. If you could help me with that, those links are in the bio. You have 1 0 or a swan, 2 vominos, any guests that we don't want to listen to anymore. We absolutely can do that. I would appreciate it. My husband's check that I said he was supposed to get paid a week ago, no, 2 weeks ago, had issues, and it's still having issues coming through. That is now on the card that he gets his check on. So we're still just supplementing income right now through my job here on TikTok. So I would appreciate any help that I can get. I appreciate it. Fred, it is not an echo chamber. I was waiting for 2,000 likes. We are there. If you would like to come up and have a conversation, we can absolutely do so. The only thing I was doing is going through some of the current news that we had, like the injunction for the Nat Guard in California and the DOD announcement at 2 p.m. That was it. While I wait for people who would like to have a conversation that are still supporting Trump. I have no problem having those conversations. I would love it if you guys came in. Trump is a good guy. It's the politician. No, I didn't say I would kick people I don't like. I said that people can pay to, because capitalism is what rules our economy. It's what rules our world. And so people have that option to do so. Most of the time, my friends don't. They want to listen for a while before we get to that point. So that's just capitalism. I didn't say that. I would like to have conversations. If we get to a point where we can't have conversations that are based on factual sources, people get sick of that and they want out. So, okay. Well, I don't know why we were talking about Kamala. She lost the election. I'm not asking why you voted for Trump. I'm asking why you still support him, what his policies are doing that benefit the American people. Megan. So that's what I'm doing. I'm asking to have conversations based on factual evidence. Did the Democrats destroy America? I don't know. In what way did they? I don't know. I'm not a Democrat, but in what way did they destroy America? He has the best interest of the American people. I don't think so. You guys, we're not going to, even friendlies, I love you all so much. We are not going to spread misinformation that we don't have. All that we have on the announcement at 2 p.m. today is something regarding the DOD, possibly that he is moving Space Force from Colorado to Alabama. That is it. That's all we've got, guys. So let's not spread anything. You are a woman. You have an easy life. I have an easy life. Okay, sure. You can come up and talk about that too. We can come up and talk about that. Where have I been the last 4 years? Paying attention. That's where I've been. You guys cried for 4 years about stuff that you don't know anything about. And so tell me what they destroyed that he's fixing. Like what? Tell me. Okay, Chris. I look, oh my God, I can't breathe today. Chris. I'm gonna cry. Chris, thank you. You guys, I need W's for Chris in the chat. I need CW's for Chris in the chat. Chris just completely got rid of my goal today. $0 goal now, because Chris sent me 100 on the blue appetizer. Before you start, here's a surprise I was talking about. As long as you promise me it's within your means and that I'm not putting you in any kind of harm's way, then thank you, my friend. I love you, my friend. You are such a valued person in this community. I really, really, really appreciate you. Wow. Hi, Adi. I see you in there. USAID. What about USAID? Getting money for hating on Trump. I'm not hating on him. I'm critiquing him, as I'm allowed to do per the First Amendment. I am not hating on him. I don't like him as a person. I don't see good value in him as a person. But I am asking for you guys to come up and support him by sources, factual information. Why do you support him? He's not fixing it. He's shutting it down, Dark Horse. Why? How did 0.7% of the budget equal destroying of America? Like, that's the information I would like to know. Actually, what I'm going to do is this. this. I invited you up to come talk about it. I would love to know, what about USAID? Tell the truth. What truth about what? Come talk to me about it. I'll invite you up too, Dawn. I would love to have conversations. I don't know why this has to be so vitriolic all the time. We're not going to be able to move forward if you guys live in this life that he gives you of hating everybody all the time. How are we going to move forward like that? You guys want to come together? Let's come together. Let's have conversations about it with facts and sources, not feelings. Hi, Carl. How are you today?
Good.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah,
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
24. Florida.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, he's the president, and I mean, like, I don't know who else would I really support. I don't
Well,
know.
but I'm
I
not.
think he's doing,
Right. Do you think he's doing a good job?
yeah.
With what
I
specifically?
mean, I don't like. Well, I'll tell you what I don't like first. I don't like what he's doing with Israel. Still, I don't like how he talks about it. I don't like how Bibi talks about their relationship. It's just
Mhm.
weird. I
Sure.
don't like that.
Okay.
I do like. I do like how
Thank you, Raiders. I
you know he
appreciate you. My olive raid
he
gets stuff,
pays
Raiders.
I like how he pays attention to like the immigration issues and because like that's real. And I know like a lot of people
Hmm.
that don't live in the South don't really have a perspective on it. And like they see videos of people, getting removed and it's like not great,
No, so
obviously,
here's
but
my thing. I agree that we need to do something about immigration, but what's the best way that's more long term to do that?
well, he has 4 years.
No, but what's going to be the best way?
Obviously, I don't have an answer for that. I
Sure,
mean,
and that's fine. I'm not trying to catch you in anything, Carl. So Congress passing legislation for immigration is going to be the best path forward that is longer lasting, right? So that like his EOs, sure, but like the next president, whoever that is, comes in, can repeal those, and we're right back to where we started. I would rather see legislation that gets put forth by Congress. They have not introduced anything.
so does Trump control like everything that the government does?
No, but my issue is that he's the one who comes out and says he has a mandate because he won the House, the Senate, and the presidency. So he does have sway with this party that is in control right now. So
Yeah, of
I would like
course.
to see him
So,
asking them to come do that, and he's not.
yeah, sure. So you're saying Trump has a possibility to make this long-lasting change, and he just won't do it. That's what you're saying?
Not that I've seen that he says he won't. I just don't know why we're not seeing it. Why we're not seeing something
It's
that's
pretty
going to be
obvious
better
why
in the
we aren't
world.
seeing it.
Why?
Because they don't want it to happen. Like, there's people who don't want this to happen, right?
The Republicans don't?
I mean, sure, there's probably some Republicans who don't, but I mean, it's
They're the ones in charge
obviously
right
not.
now. They have the majority. They don't need the Democrats for
Yeah, so
anything.
if they could, if they could actually make it happen, I'm sure they would. Why would they just like allow Trump to do like executive orders or whatever he
That's a
had?
good question. So simultaneously, which we can stay on immigration, I'm not trying to pivot. I'm just trying to kind of give you an equal. Like when we talk about the tariffs, we know that within the Constitution, the tariffs have to be given out by Congress. Yet he's been doing it unilaterally without their approval, and they haven't done anything to stopgap him or say anything about it or put
What do you?
forth tariffs of their own. Right. So that's my thing: is they're sitting on their hands.
So you're telling me that he doesn't have the authority to do what he's doing with the tariffs?
No, and a judge, appeals court just ruled thus.
When was that?
Let me find the article. Was it on Friday?
With the appeals court?
Yeah, I have
That
the
was
article somewhere.
I don't know. I just think that's hilarious. I mean, he's the president. Don't you
Right, but the
think he should have that ability?
Constitution, right, but the Constitution says he does not have that power because we have three co-equal branches of government, right?
What does it say about tariffs? What's giving you this
no,
idea?
no, no, no. That's not the point. You said the president has
8/29. So August 29th.
that was Friday.
Friday? Yeah, Friday.
That was Friday.
That they ruled that he cannot use them in that way because the Constitution has written that it is for Congress.
He
Which
can't
they
use them in what way?
Huh?
He can't use tariffs in what way?
In the capacity that he is unilaterally across the board. Congress is the one who has that power.
Also,
In the
presidents are
capacity that
kings.
he's using tariffs. What is that
He's
capacity?
using it under an emergency, IEPA, it's called, saying that there is some sort of emergency that allows him to use tariffs. That appeals court ruled that that is not the case.
Oh, okay. So you're saying just that's the only way that he's allowed, or that he was like using to get this done? Like, is there any other method that he could like
He could use
justify?
Congress. That's the thing. He could use Congress.
Have you ever heard of checks and balances and the fact that we have 3 branches of government for a reason because no president is a king, right? We broke away
No
from...
president is a king is completely. See, this is how you lose people when you're
What do you
trying
mean?
to like have a
What?
genuine conversation. No, because I get what you're saying,
Sure.
but it's like it's manipulative.
How is
I'm
it
not trying
Because
to be manipulative.
no, but it is though, because you're calling him a
No,
king.
so
He's not a king. He's not
caused
a
us-
dictator.
Well, what caused us as a nation to go against a king that we had is the question. I'm not calling him a king. I'm just saying his actions, right, is Congress is letting him get away with this shit. That's why I have a problem.
Okay, well, if it isn't legal, then I'm sure they're gonna figure it out. You said
But who's going to hold
And
him
this-
accountable?
this
Trying to do
ruling-
it. My issue is he's trying to do it in the first place. Why is he trying to do it?
Also,
okay.
no one is holding him accountable for it either. The Republican parties are letting it go through. Republican candidates are allowing him to do what he wants to do. Because he has
Okay.
threatened to primary people who goes against him. He said that multiple times.
Okay.
So,
But
again,
he's trying. Listen, if he's trying to affect change and he's doing it by
what,
methods that aren't.
what changes
Hold on,
Jesus
I want to hear.
Christ.
Hold on, I want to hear him.
Jesus
finish
Christ.
this. Hold on, Olive. I want to hear him finish this.
So if he's doing it by methods that aren't constitutional, then yeah, he shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Okay.
But just to try to say that he's like fascistic or he's like acting like a king or a dictator, it's just you're
But-
losing people because
No, because he
He
is,
clearly
right?
isn't.
If we didn't have the system,
whatever.
if we didn't have the system that we have to try to get him to stop, he would be doing exactly what we have seen in history. He is. It's the fact that we have courts that are actually coming out and stopping him is a good thing. Thank God. Because if we didn't,
Yeah,
it
you're
just wouldn't
completely
be-
missing the point though.
The point is that you guys have fifis about him being called names. That's not, I don't care about that. He's a grown man. You don't need to defend him. He's fine.
What? No, I'm just saying you're not being honest, and that's why
About
people
what?
don't listen to you.
About
And that's why
what?
he.
I don't care
What do
why.
you mean?
I'll add it to the list. If you're subscribed to me, put the add it to the list sticker in the chat of why we lost. I don't care. I don't care about that. How am I being dishonest? I want to hear specifically.
What?
How am I being dishonest? I want to hear specifically.
No, because you're just speaking through these talking points, and you're
What
not
talking
listening
points?
to what
What talking
I have
points?
to say.
I am. I'm
No,
asking.
you're literally just calling him like, stop fucking talking, Jesus Christ.
That's cute.
You're calling
it's my
him a king.
platform, Carl. It's my platform, Carl. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. The problem is you have to
No,
see.
you're trying to speak
he is
over him. You
doing-
think
No.
you're so.
I need you to defend his actions then. You support him. Support him. Okay. Or run. You guys, I also, if you're subscribed to me, have a running sticker you can put in the chat. By the way, it is Article 1, Section 8, the enumerated powers within the Constitution that grants Congress the rights to enact taxes and duties, not the president.
not Peabody saying, who names their kid Carl?
Carl. I just hit.
Carl. Makes me think of llamas with that. It's Carl.
See, that was the start of a good conversation, but you don't like that I'm calling your president what he is. He is acting fascistically. He is acting authoritarian-like. That is the things that he is doing. The only reason he's being stopped is because the courts are stopping him. Congress isn't stopping him, as they should be. That's the point. If he could get away with these things, he would. That's the point. Nobody watches CNN, seamstress. Like, literally nobody.
She's in the queue. She's just going to sit up here and yell.
Do you want to listen to her yet? You guys, after every guest, I would like to see a W Chris today for knocking out my gift goal.
W. Chris.
We love my friend, and he's amazing, and he is selfless and kind. Literally always reaching out. Like nobody prompts him to do so, and he will reach out into the Discord to ask how people are doing or to say how they've affected his life. And we need to be doing that for our friends within the community too.
That is true. So instead of harassing Chris, since everyone else, Monica knocked out her goal, I still have 2-0 left on my goal. It's $20. You guys can help.
Guys, I am so sorry about my my noises today. Still getting over a cold. If you guys could please keep booping that screen. Let's get to 10,000 likes. We got 226 of you in here. I think we can do that. Make those fingers hurt. We love it. And let's have conversations with apparently the yelling people. But we'll start off calm and try and see where that lands. Seamstress, how are you today?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 48. I'm in Louisiana.
All right, I appreciate that. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I've been supporting Trump for quite a while, and I've been following him for about 20 years. And I noticed that no one hated him, first off, until he ran against Hillary. Everybody worshipped him before
That's
then.
not true, though.
No, I
His
was
multiple-
alive, and I remember him being interviewed
His
on all types
multiple
of
lawsuits
shows.
would.
No,
deem-
I'm just talking about like on TV. He was worshipped by everybody, and there were songs, rap songs made about him.
Sure,
He
'cause
was
he had
interviewed.
money. That wasn't worshipped. He just had money, so they.
I'm
put
just
him-
saying, a lot of people looked up to him and revered him. So
And a lot of
right
people
when he
hated
ran-
him too. That's
Well,
like,
okay, but that's fine. But what I'm
okay,
saying,
so
when
then
he ran,
do you understand that negates your point? Not everybody worshipped him because there were also people who hated him. Like,
well,
he-
you want
like,
to hear the
he's not a
opposition. I
popular
want to
man in New
explain
York.
why I really like him. I just want to be able to finish.
Give
why
a
I-
policy. Give a policy. Give
Yeah,
something.
give me a policy of his that
Okay,
you support.
so Executive Order 13818 in 2016, he was the
Okay,
first
now-
No,
president.
now. I'll give you his first term now.
I can't even talk. Y'all,
Because
are y'all gonna let anyone finish? Really?
Are you gonna cry or are you gonna listen to what I'm asking you?
I
I'll
don't
give
let
you. I
Republicans.
will give
Finish
you
my
his first
answer.
term. I will give you his first term. I'm talking now. In 2016, he also wasn't president.
Okay,
in
now
2016.
there's a ceasefire between Pakistan and I think India. There's a ceasefire.
Where did
There's
India
a
go?
peace
Where
treaty
did India
between
just-
Cambodia
okay,
and
I don't need your
Thailand.
script. Seamstress, hold on. Okay, there's where
Oh,
did
there's a s-
India just meet with this last weekend?
Okay, I'm trying. Can I just finish,
No,
please?
I don't need you to finish your script.
I don't
You
know
wanna
where
talk
the
about
fuck India went. Who cares?
They met with China and Russia this weekend.
And actually, you screaming about that, saying "Who cares?" shows the fact that
It's
you
fine,
genuinely don't give a
because
fuck
it's
about
fine.
what's going on over there, right? There is nothing that he has done that has stopped any kind of fighting. Whether
There's
or not
nothing
you want
wrong
to
with
talk,
getting
whether or
along
not
with-
you want to talk about Rwanda, whether or not you want to talk about any other country.
World
that
leaders have
We
to
were not in
want-
those negotiations. We were not in that meeting. That
World
was Putin,
leaders
that
have
was
to meet.
Modi. That was Modi, Putin, and Xi. Okay, and Putin explicitly at this meeting said, "I'm going to tell you everything that Trump told me," and he threw him under the bus and said that.
Oh, you were
Trump-
there?
He said,
You were
"We
there.
have the fucking video." That Putin specifically said that
Got
Trump
it,
is
right.
the reason why. Trump is the reason why there will not be peace with Ukraine. We have that on video. You can go look it up. Why would
Oh
it ever be
my-
a good thing for India, who's getting in trouble with us, by the way? Don't know if you
And
know
he-
that. We just put sanctions on India for having dealings of buying Russian oil. Why it would ever be a good thing for Modi from India to meet with Putin from Russia and Xi from China? Why would that ever be a good thing, Seamstress?
You can't even stop. You can't even control yourself.
I want you to
opposition-
respond. I want you to respond to what I said. Respond to what I
I'm
said.
gonna be. Look, I'm not a dog, and I'm not going to be talked.
Then fuck off. You just want to scream and yell with that shrill ass voice. Then go away. Why would that ever be a good thing?
Adding to my list, never let Republican women finish.
Let's see.
Oh, this is a friendly. Hi, David.
Hi.
Hi, Olive. I'll go down. I'll just quickly, since I'm half Indian, I have, some say of what India and Pakistan. The Indians said Trump didn't do anything about peace. The Indians themselves are pissed off that Trump is involving his policy, his nose in Indian Pakistan politics. And it has nothing got to do with the peace. The Indians did it, and Pakistani did it themselves. The Americans, of course, want their peace, but they had nothing got to do with India and Pakistan not shooting at each other. I want to make that very clear.
No,
The
I
Indian
agree.
government made that clear, and everyone in India knows India's government's policy is not to have other countries get involved between India and Pakistan. It's been an issue since the day they were founded.
Mhm.
So the very fact that even Trump says that he got them peace is laughable, because no American government has ever involved themselves in Indian Pakistan politics, precisely because of India's stance.
No, I agree, and I appreciate you. Thank you for coming up and clarifying that. I appreciate you.
No problem. Just want to let you know about that.
Appreciate
See
you.
y'all.
See ya.
Sorry.
No, David's great. David is very involved with I believe he lives in
Yes, I do. HYD. It's up there in my bio. I have the blue and the green. I just can't say them. But yes, I do. Yeah, no, that is a good clarification. I do know those things. It's just not something I was gonna like argue about. But you're absolutely correct. The A team. David is all of that.
Thank you, David. I couldn't remember. Lives in the Philippines. He's great though.
I mean, it's kind of the same as the Rwanda thing, right? Like
Right, they're
the
still
militia
active
in Rwanda was like, we didn't agree to this shit.
Right, and it's not even to mention the fact one of the biggest the rebels that are there weren't included in this conversation whatsoever. So how can you tell me that one of the largest groups that is involved with this was not allowed to participate in the quote unquote ceasefire? There's no ceasefire that this administration has done that has benefited any other country.
Yeah,
Big
that's
Swole,
correct.
how are you today?
I'm well. How you doing?
Doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
I did not.
Well, I appreciate you. I am looking to speak to Trump supporters, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Keep getting swole. Do all the good things. I appreciate you.
Nervous by that username. You know them gym bros.
I know. You never know. You might get a Dougie. People like Dougie, who we love so much, and you might get a
He's the only gym bro I probably like.
that you tolerate.
No hate though. No hate to any gym bros that did vote for Kamala.
I'm just going for some socialism, Big Swole. That would be nice. Angry. Hi, Emmy. Angry. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Doing good. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
46 in New York.
Okay, I appreciate you. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because he actually does try to go for peace deals.
He
He tries to, sure.
So,
Not really.
he's done 11 of them. Biden has done none.
hasn't stopped the fight. That's not true
No, he
either.
hasn't.
That actually is true.
That's not
So,
true either.
so name the peace deals that Biden has done.
We're not talking about.
I didn't make a claim
Well,
that Biden
you
did
said that
that.
was not true. Of what
I didn't
said.
make a claim. The problem is I didn't claim that Biden did peace deals. Trump is
Okay.
claiming he did. You're claiming Trump did 11. I would
I
like
said
to
he
know.
tried to do 11.
Oh, he tried to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You're claiming Biden didn't try?
can you name one he did? I'll wait.
That he tried to do?
Yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah, he tried to end Russia, Ukraine. It didn't work, right?
Where did he try to do that?
What do you mean? He spoke with Zelensky. He had multiple conversations about trying to figure out a way.
And once the guy that from the United States spoke with him, they went back to war like 2 days after.
Sure. So he tried, but he tried.
Well, how
right?
do you know
That
he
was what
tried
I
then?
was meant to prove that
How
he
did- how
tried.
did- what-
Okay,
what
thank
did he
you.
say in
I'm
the
glad that I proved
conversation?
that he tried. Why are you
What did he
supporting
say in the
Trump? What's something
conversation?
Trump has done that's beneficial for the
Can I-
American people?
Can I ask an honest question? Can you name anything good that Trump has done?
This term?
No, in anything.
In any term, I liked. I did like Operation Warp Speed. The PACT Act wasn't terrible when he did that in his first term. He also there was a bill that went through Congress to protect like the national forests in his first term that he signed. I think that was beneficial.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
I would agree
So
with him if he
you're
put
able to
legislation
actually
forward to get rid of the
recognize
penny this time. I would agree with
I
that.
just wanted to see if you're like if it's all just Trump bad things. So okay, so all right. So as a veteran, he actually did a bill recently. It was actually a few weeks ago, where he opened the VA on Saturdays. I think we can all agree as a
What
veteran.
bill was that?
Oh, hold on, I'll pull it up for you.
And it would have been an EO, probably not a bill, because Congress
No,
just
it's
got
actually
back.
a bill. There, hold on.
Congress passed a bill.
They just got back in session.
Right. I was just about to say they were on recess they actually left. They left for recess early at the end of July. So it's not a bill. It's an executive order, more than likely.
Okay, executive order. Okay, but I think
They're different than
so-
bills.
Sure, I got my grammar wrong. You can fault me for that.
Grammar,
Okay.
no words. You don't know definitions.
Oh, okay, got it. I know obesity,
Nice ad hom.
but yeah, he opened up the
Where? What
Where?
EO?
What executive order?
Jesus Christ.
Because I'm finding
Hold on.
VA news. VA increases access to healthcare for thousands of veterans nationwide. Access Sprints expanded access to care across the nation by offering night clinics, weekend clinics, increasing the number of veterans scheduled into daily clinics, and more. This was March 26th of 2024.
That's not the one I'm talking about.
It's still
Okay,
cutting
so find the
benefits,
one you're talking about so we can talk about it. That would be
but
great.
yet it's still cutting benefits for the veterans, yet still is proceeding to allow the VA to discriminate against people, whether how they look, who they love, and who they fucking voted for.
What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me?
What are you talking about?
One of Trump's executive orders allowed the VA to start discriminate against veterans. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? I can clarify.
No,
Discriminate in what way?
Can you
You
find
pull up
the
your
So
EO?
far, you're-
I'll
you're-
pull up
you're-
mine.
Because
Can
right
you
now it
find
sounds
the
like you're just
EO
talking
on
out of
the
your fat ass.
No, stop. Can you find the EO on the weekend clinics, please?
Yep. Hold on, one second.
Okay. So it's redundant. Got it.
Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Trump's Veterans Executive Order. It's order.
You guys, while he's pulling that up, keep booping that screen for me. Let's get up to 15,000 likes. I know you guys can do it. I appreciate you so much. We've got 62
All right.
shares. You guys are rocking on the
Executive
phone.
Order 14296, keeping promises to veterans to establish a National Center for Warrior Independence. Establishes a national. We got that maniacal laugh, and you guys wonder why you guys are losing votes in the Democratic
You
Party.
guys, if you're subscribed to me, please put the add
So,
to the list
basically,
sticker
what I did.
for why we lost.
It have veteran housing in LA, which is the large center for 66,000 homeless veterans are going to get housing by the year 2028. Funding shift, it moves money from the illegal immigrant programs to veteran services, expanded VA hours,
Sure.
evening
he
and
can't-
weekends and medical
I agree.
appointments.
I agree. I found where it says that. I agree with you. It says that. Now we're talking about funding to get that done. Okay. The president cannot apply funding. He does not have the capability to allocate funding. So now I need to see where Congress is following this executive order.
Oh, that's cute. You
allocating
muted
funding.
me because you don't like to
No.
hear it.
No, I just agreed with you. I said that I found the EO that you're talking about. I found where it's offering weekend appointments, supposedly. Now you are talking about the allocation of funding and the movement of funding. So I need to see where Congress is also partnered up with this EO, putting forth legislation to allocate or move funding to
Well, it's
those
not my
programs
point.
because the president cannot allocate funding.
Sure, but that's not. Still doesn't go to my point. My point is he's trying to get Saturdays open for veterans, and I
But
think
they
we
already
both-
were. That was
both-
already expanded in 2024.
Okay.
Correct.
So we
Under
can
the
both
PACT
agree
under-
that's a good thing.
Under
Yes.
the PACT Act, they
Yes.
actually expended
Thank
that.
you.
It was already extended in 2024.
Can I have the big screen?
Of course you can, my love.
So underneath one of Trump's executive orders talking about womanhood and protecting women also invoked the VA to start discriminating people against who they voted for and their marital status. So again, right, the Trump administration using executive orders, not going through the line of Congress like they should have to make laws.
Why don't you actually show
is actively
the bill instead
harming-
of some
is
bullshit
actively
website?
harming is actively
Show the
harming,
actual bill,
is
what it
actively
says.
harming is
Show the
actively
actual
harming,
bill
is
and what it
actively
says.
Not a
harming,
bill.
is
What are
actively
you talking
harming,
about?
is
The
actively harming
EOs are
our
not
VA.
bills.
These are all executive orders. That's all he's ever passed is executive orders.
Those
Show
do not
the actual
allocate
source.
It's the Guardian.
funding. Those do not allocate.
Oh, the Guardian got it.
EOs
And by
cannot-
going by your own logic,
executive orders
the-
cannot
the mass
allocate
pew pew-
funding. Executive orders cannot allocate funding. He can say whatever he wants to say in an EO. That does not allocate funding. Where are they putting forth legislation to allocate funding to that? Because that is just talk to me. I would love to see it happen. That would be fucking great.
Jesus Christ.
I would love to see it happen. Show me where Congress is doing that.
Are we talking about Congress or are we talking about Trump?
We
Those
would be
are two-
talking about Congress
Those are
because
two separate things.
presidents are ineffectual without Congress.
Yeah, but you were asking why do I like Trump? That was your original.
So you like that
question.
he says
That,
things.
not why I like
You just like
Congress.
that he says shit.
Why do I like Trump?
You just
Words
so you just
matter,
like
yes?
that he says
So
bullshit
that was
that he
your
can't
original
get done.
question.
So you like that he says shit that he can't get done. Cool. Feelings and vibes. Got it.
I'm sorry. I like that he says shit and what?
That he can't get done.
He can't get done. Okay, but he's trying to do.
No, he's not. Has
Oh,
he
he's not
come
trying
out
to. So
after that
so-
EO? After he put forth that EO? After he put forth that EO, did he meet
Oh,
up?
Jesus
did he
Christ.
meet up with Mike Johnson? Did he meet up with people in Congress to then put forth legislation to attach to that EO to allocate funding? Did he do that?
Can I ask you something honestly?
No, did he do that? And
No,
then
no,
you
I
can
can
ask
ask you. So this is.
You
this
can
is
ask me
always
something
on
after
to-
you answer that
on to-
question. Did he do that?
I don't know. I didn't look into the rest of that.
He didn't. Okay, what's your question?
So, do you do this for like the likes and clicks? Like, just
No,
curious, like,
absolutely
because or is your goal to win over votes?
No, my
Like,
I would
what is
like
it,
people.
your actual goal?
My goal is for people to use critical thinking when they're voting,
Critical
whether that
thinking,
is
okay.
whether that is them saying, I've never thought about it that way before," and looking it up, or them saying, she's completely fucking
Okay, so
crazy.
all right, so
Hey,
let's
I wasn't
look
done.
into this.
Or
All right,
them
so-
saying she's completely fucking crazy.
So no,
and
I'm
looking it
gonna
up, I
I'm
don't
gonna
care.
engage with you. So I'm gonna engage with you. So like, did he? I'm sorry. Did he do? Repeat what you said.
What? Did he speak with Congress or Mike Johnson to put forth legislation to attach with this EO that would provide funding for those programs?
While we have this awkward pause, we can share the live.
Excuse me.
Monica, you're still at. Do you still have you still have a gift goal? Everyone should fulfill that gift goal.
I do have a gift goal.
Work Wife this year. If you guys want to help and support the Work Wife as well, I still have those blue green apps up there. If someone sends me 20, I will stop asking for that green stuff. So go ahead, blue green app in my link tree. All I'm asking is for 20.
Bring up my backup account while we're at it so I don't forget. I always forget to charge the phone for it. It's a really old phone.
That's an old iPhone.
I know. I just use it for the backup account. That's it.
Does it still have the classic button where you press it to like go back to the home?
It's newer than that. It's still switched over, but
So the EO ordered the VA secretary to submit detailed plan action within 60 days, and it hasn't been within the 60-day time frame.
from the EO,
Yes.
it was May, June, July.
You might be right. Huh? Around early July 2025, that explores expanded clinics, weekend appointments, and an increase in virtual care options.
So
As for now, there is no public reporting detailing these actions have been implemented or approved of yet. But he did give the go-ahead. So, all right. So he gave the go-ahead, though, right?
I agree. He says things. Congress has not put forth any money for it.
Sure. But my point was, you asked what I liked about Trump.
Yes, I agree, and I agree. I would like that too.
You didn't
My
ask
problem
what I
is
like
he
about
says
Congress.
it- But he has to be a president without Congress is ineffectual. So it means
Sure,
that he can say all the things he wants. He can say all the
Here's
things
the thing:
he wants.
is
That
the
doesn't
president
mean he
can
can
have
get them done.
a president can have an opposing party in Congress, right? Like the majority, right?
I'm sorry, repeat that. I was reading a terrible comment. I
A
apologize.
president can have like the majority of a opposing party in Congress, right?
They can. He doesn't,
yes.
right?
So in essence, you're saying that's ineffective in itself, right?
It can be, yeah. I would call that ineffectual. If you got, that's why it was actually so impressive what Biden did with a bipartisan
Do you think we
Congress,
should have
yeah.
like, I guess what I'm trying to ask, a Democratic Party that controls all three, and then a Republican Party that controls all three?
No.
Because then
I'm saying
what you're saying is
no,
it's ineffective.
No, hold on.
That's what you're kind of saying.
No, I'm saying that's why it's actually so impressive that Biden was able to pass the things that he did with a bipartisan Congress that he wasn't in charge of, right? That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
We need our politicians to not be so partisan. I'm not a Democrat. We need them to not be so partisan so Congress can actually get things done that is good for the American people. Trump right now, himself says the word mandate. He has a mandate because they hold the majority in the House and the Senate. So why, if he has the rote power without the need for Democratic help to get these things done, is he not getting these things done?
Why is he just using executive orders instead of going through the actual
I
process?
mean, do you think Mitch McConnell, when he was not being a crypt keeper, was on the same page with Donald Trump, even back in his first term?
He falls in line a lot of the times. I know that he comes
He
out and he
falls in
says
line.
shit
Are you
against
kidding me?
Trump, but he falls in line with his vote. He does with his
With
vote.
his
He
vote.
falls in line. Yeah. Yes.
Wait. He falls in line with his vote or the voter base?
With the vote, whatever Trump wants to do, he usually votes for. To be
That's
done.
He usually has that ring of orange dust around his lips
Nah.
majority of the time.
orange dust, huh?
I mean, sure. Like, well, I get it. Like, whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, he can say all these things. I would agree with you that in expanding the VA and overfunding the VA and helping the VA and helping our veterans get care, I agree with all of those things. But we're not seeing that from this administration. We're not seeing it put into purpose. He's writing things that he signs that are just pieces of paper
Sure.
that don't allocate the funding to that.
Okay.
He's the one that wanted to cut the funding. He's the one that cut 80,000 workers from the VA within his first two executive orders he put into place, cutting
Yeah, but
federal
You gotta
workers.
get specific. Where is he cutting that? What
federal-
departments?
Cutting federal workers from working remote and then eliminating DEIA also harmed
DEI is absolutely useless and should not be in the military at all. It's a weak thing.
the VA. The
Stop
VA.
it. That was
I thought you said
specific.
DEI.
Can you address the fact that this administration has put forth multiple EOs without allocating legislation for funding?
Correct.
I'm sorry, EOs for what?
I mean, multitudes of things. He's running this country. He's trying to run this country on EOs versus, right, actually putting forth legislation that will last.
Like in what way?
In any way, immigration, the
What
VA.
about, so what? Wait, you think he's not?
No, you're trying to
good
pivot.
enough?
I'm not trying to pivot. I want you to address why he is not having Congress pass legislation to make this stuff last. You guys, I see Oya in there. Hold on a second. 'Cause
So
I don't just want to yell. I want to
if
get
you're referring to
somewhere.
like the immigration, like what specifically? Are you saying like
I don't want to pivot. Do you understand what I'm addressing to you? I'm not addressing immigration. We can move to that at a different time if you want to. What I am addressing is the fact that his EOs are not put forth and attached to having his Congress, that he claims he has a mandate with, putting forth legislation that lasts, that allocates funding?
I also don't have enough research to comment on that.
I don't think you have any.
No, not you. Not Oya. No, I know you don't just, yeah, I'm just saying.
I get it,
people
Cheeto.
want-
You Orange Man bad. I got it.
No.
No.
that's not at all what-
No,
No, I'm
Orange
talking about
Man,
the
not
obesity
Orange Man
down
bad,
below.
angry, not Orange Man bad. Orange Man says things he can't do.
Well, listen, he's actually deporting a lot of illegal immigrants, so I think that's something he said he was going to do. And he's doing it, right?
I agree. I don't think that that's beneficial. Hold on a
How's
second. I
that
would
not
like Oya
beneficial?
to address you.
Doesn't
Hold
that
on a
open up-
second before we move topics. I would like Oya to address you.
Doesn't that
Oya.
open
I
up jobs?
apologize. I did not mean to say that in a way to say that you yell. I apologize.
No,
That
I
was
do all the time. I'm deaf. I totally do all the time.
I know, but it's not right of me
Um,
to assume that that's what you were going to do on the panel. I apologize.
I was probably gonna do this. A 99% chance, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Long Island vet. Can I
Is this
ask
going
you
to be a
couple
gang up? Because
questions?
I was only talking to
No,
us.
I was
No,
going
I
to
just wanna
be
ask you a
quiet while
couple
Oya
questions.
addresses you. Absolutely not.
Just want to ask you a couple of questions. So, what branch did you serve in? And
Army,
you served in Army. What was your MOS?
31 Bravo.
31 Bravo. So you were MP, right?
Yes, I was.
Were you a non-commissioned officer?
Yes, it was.
Okay, alrighty. What's your VA rating?
I'm assuming you're asking all these questions as a veteran yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you I answer my
your-
questions? So why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Oya. I do DFlick. I translate for generals. I was a 92 Yankee,
Okay.
but I no longer do that anymore. Transferring over to paralegal specialist in JAG, then
Okay.
going to go and take the LSAT and become a lawyer.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. So what's your VA rating? And I assume you live in
Why are
New
we going
Jersey,
into
right?
these full details? Let's just say I have a rating. Jesus Christ.
Okay. All
Do you
right.
want to
Is it
know
over
what? Should I give
100%?
you my ERB?
Is it 100%? I don't want your ERB. I just asked you
Jesus
if it's
Christ.
100% or not. Do you receive a check for disability?
That is none of your business.
Okay. Anyway, he cut the cost of living allocation funding for veterans. He also cut the workers. So, like for instance, my uncle who served 20 years and got medically discharged because he got blown up by an IED
Mm-hmm.
in Iraq or Afghanistan. I'm not really sure which place it was. He needs a certain brace in order to walk, and he
Yep.
has to like get this brace redone like every year for his leg.
Mm-hmm.
So this year when he went, nobody was at the brace shop. Why? Because he fired a whole bunch of VA workers. Then on top of that, we're firing the VA workers. We're firing doctors that you guys need. We're firing doctors from DHA that soldiers need. Like right now, they just fired the doctor who does Botox shots.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a TBI, right? And I need Botox shots in my scalp, right? So you know as well as I do that if I cannot be medically taken care of in a space, that more than likely I can't stay where I'm stationed unless they're going to send me off post and I'm in a foreign country. I don't think they're going to do that. But you get what we're saying, right? Like he's not helping you at all, like whatsoever. He hired one of his goonies that does not know shit about shit, didn't serve, doesn't know, and he's just putting more veterans in crisis.
How exactly is he putting more veterans in crisis?
Literally. So you know the line that you call if you let's say are having unalived thoughts or you're just like going through a really tough time.
Mm-hmm.
Most of those workers were remote, right? And so when he fired 80,000 workers, those workers were included. And so now when you call, you're actually speaking to somebody in Canada.
Okay.
In Canada.
So you
When
have
you
a problem
had
with like
veterans
people?
who were a part of these, who know how, hey, don't pivot. When you
Well, you're the
had
one that's bringing up
veterans
Canada.
that were
I'm not
actually
pivoting.
working
Now
on
you're
these
gonna let me
bonds,
get the
hey,
rebuttal.
hey, 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 hey,
Hey, hey, hey, hey.
hey,
Jesus Christ.
you had people who were veterans who could talk to you, who had probably experienced the same things that you experienced, right? Because why would I want to talk to somebody who's never experienced something that I've experienced? Why would I want to talk to somebody who didn't freaking go to NTC? Why would I want to talk to somebody who didn't serve in the same like who didn't serve in the US military? I want to
Nope.
talk to somebody who actually served and who can actually help me, right? That's what you would want. But now we're speaking to people in Canada. No offense, Canada, you're cool, cool beans. But he took fucking jobs from veterans who were qualified to do those jobs. One of
Mm.
like, I don't, and you're talking
Jim, I
about
just don't
DIA
see
doesn't
where
need to
he's
be in the
helping.
military. You said DIA doesn't need to be in the military. You're right. It doesn't. Nothing that I've gotten in the military has been for DIA. But what DIA does need to be in is the VA because you are a part of the A of DIA. It's called accessibility. Because before they didn't have as much access to stuff. And now you guys do. That's why we have SFL tap. That's why they teach you how to write resumes while you're in SFL tap. That's why when Biden was in, he had the whole thing where you can go on armypool.com or .mil, whatever it's called, and get all the certs that you needed for a civilian job outside of the military that you currently do inside the military.
Are you going
You
to
could
be
get
like
those
taking
certs
forever?
for
Because we got to
free.
wrap this up.
Well, what
Because
she's
how
I'm
long
telling
pointing
you
out,
all.
right? What
like,
she's pointing out is you supporting somebody who isn't helping. How's he helping our veterans?
I just explained to you about the fucking California. Let's look
Is
at
that
like.
actually helping? Is it actually helping?
So
Do
the
you live in
outfront,
California?
Or is he just saying stuff? He's just saying stuff. It's not actually helping.
you know,
Like,
every time I open my mouth, you guys like jump to say something before I can even fucking finish.
you
I
have
just
not
let you.
proved to me
I
he's
just
helping
let
with
you
anything.
talk for a whole fucking 5
You
minutes.
didn't
where I
let
was
me. You
reading
didn't let me do anything. You didn't let me do shit because it's my live. I let you talk
Hunt,
here.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other one.
You didn't let her do anything either. I let her. Because this is my space. She's my
Okay,
friend, and
you
she can
want to
talk
hear
for
me
as long as
talk?
she
Then
fucking
shut the
wants to.
fuck up.
I know that you've been waiting to crash out because you found out that your guy hasn't done shit. He said he's going to do shit, but he hasn't done shit. If you're trying to run, here, I can help you. He hasn't done shit. He said he's going to do shit, but he hasn't actually done anything to help the veterans. He hasn't done shit. And you're mad about that. So you wanted to crash out on everybody. That's fine. Megan, I love that sticker so much. If anything, he has harmed veterans in this country. And we have proof to paper of that. As Oya explained to you, that you didn't want to address. You just wanted to crash out.
Putting more and more veterans in crisis every day. The big beautiful bill cuts funding for veterans, for the VA. He wants you to choose between the retirement that you earned, and he wants you to
Olive said
choose
she'd be
between
back.
that or disability. Huh?
Oh, sorry. Olive said she'd be back. Somebody was asking where Olive went. Project Mayhem, are you a Trump supporter? Because I am looking to speak to Trump supporters.
I'm sorry, I got long-winded. That
You're
pisses
fine.
me off, especially when veterans support. We're supporting fascism now. We literally spent a whole 20 years in a foreign country not doing that.
No,
Fighting
you're
against
absolutely
it,
fine.
actually.
I know that they have short attention spans, but that's the problem, is they need to read farther than headlines and EO titles and actually look into what's being put into practice. So,
You,
Ty,
did
how
you
are
know
you
the
today?
VA is no longer paying for
Paying for what?
IVF for female veterans?
Oh, yeah. I did see that.
So I just wanted to join the live because
Drop.
one of the things you said. I joined your live like a week ago, and we had a discussion on Trump and a few different topics. One thing that I just wanted to come here to say, and you actually helped me with this. Looking into the White House and looking into Trump and how Republicans don't like it when you call him a king. I think necessarily if Republicans are in here right now trying to defend Trump, one thing you need to look at it the way that I did, almost look at it like a glow stick. It's not the fact that he's a king right now, it's the fact that he's bending his power to whatever comes after that. It's not necessarily that he has a crown right now. He's telling people, go do this, go do that. He's just bending it, testing the water to see what he can do. I think that's especially something that I looked into myself, because after this live, I did realize, wait, all my arguments are not adding up to what the news is saying. And then just how you said, you go to the Senate, you go to the cabinet. Well, if he necessarily controls everything, by law, he's not a king, but he's definitely bending it to his will to in the future, this definitely can become a problem and bite the American people in the ass 20 years, even 15 years down the road. And then we were just, oh shit, we were too late. So that's all I wanted to say. You did help me open my eyes in that. And this is a safe, critical space thinking area. And I did want to say that.
Well, thank you, Ty. I do appreciate that. And you are welcome anytime to have those kind of conversations. I appreciate having you up. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that, like Ty said, that's all I want to do. I just want to have people, whether they like me or dislike me, I don't care. You can say that fucking bitch. Let me look at what she said. That's fine. I don't care. I just want people to look at things because my issue is if the House and the Senate passed all these things that he wants to get done, I probably still wouldn't like it because we just have different aligning views for the country, right? But at least that would be done in the proper way and the proper process, whether I like it or not. That would be the right way to get things done. But like Ty said, he is bending his will to kind of see, oh, Oya, you are so fine, hon. To see like what he can get done without them, and they're just letting him get away with it. If his policies were so popular, he would just get them done that way. He would just put them into practice in Congress, and that's not what we're seeing. You guys keep moving that screen. Let's get to 25,000 like followers.
Yeah.
Tommy, how are you today?
Barack Obama. Yes. Am I on?
Yep, you are. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well today. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did. I voted
Okay.
for Trump.
How old are you
Okay.
and what state
Now-
did you vote in?
I'm 70. I'm from California.
Okay, I
I
appreciate
voted for
you.
Trump.
Okay.
Okay. I voted for Trump because Trump had the most sense. You got to understand, Trump cannot be bought. That's why the military went to him and asked him to be president. If you want to know. Now, the military runs this country.
Tommy, hold on, Tommy. One, I don't care why you voted for him. He is the president. He won. Congratulations. I care about why you're still supporting him. And that's obviously not true because we can see that with how Apple just brought in a gold bar for him. And then he did carve out specifically for the electronics industry regarding his tariffs, right? We see that in way of him having stock within Intel. We see that multiple places. He absolutely can be bought. Absolutely can. Hi, Blue.
That's simply your opinion. Now
It's
listen
not.
to another one.
It's
Listen
a
to
fact.
another one. Listen
It's a
to another
fact.
one. No,
It's a
that's your
fact.
opinion. All of this is opinion
Qatar
because
gave
you
him a-
can't change
Qatar
anything.
gave him a
You
plane.
can't change anything that's going on. All
Qatar
you can do
gave
is
him
talk
a
about it.
plane.
So it's just your
Because
opinion.
the
You
midterms are
understand
coming
that,
up,
right?
Tommy. Tommy, the midterms are coming up. We can change it. Actually,
Yeah.
we can change it. But he's
Yeah.
trying to.
Well,
he's
you
trying
have to wait until
effectuate
then
that.
to change
He's
it.
trying to effectuate
Yeah.
that by illegally, unconstitutionally trying to ban mail-in voting and affect
What did
elections
he do
in other
was
states. He can't do that.
unconstitutional. What did he do? That was unconstitutional. What did
He
he
ha-
do?
Multiple things, but in regards to voting,
What?
he wants to
Name
sign
one.
an EO. I'm going to. He wants to sign an EO, right? That bans mail-in voting. He can't do that.
Yes, he can. He's
According
the
to what?
president. Listen,
He cannot do
he's
that.
the president. No matter
That
how
is-
much you sit here and
He's not a
argue
king.
and talk about
Right,
his
but
executive
the
orders,
Constitution
he
exists,
is the
Tommy.
president.
Tommy, do you?
The
Tommy, do
military
you like our
is under
Constitution?
his control, and this
Do you
country
like
is
our
controlled by the
Constitution,
military.
Tommy? Tommy, do you like our Constitution?
I love our Constitution.
Okay, well, the Constitution says that elections are run by the states, so no, he cannot do that.
Yeah, he can do that. It's a federal election. He can do that.
No,
Yes.
elections are run by the
Yes.
state. Elections are run by the state. He cannot do that.
Okay. Bottom line, this man is president. He's
I am aware
changing.
he's president.
He's
You don't
changing
know
the
anything
country.
in your big old
He's
age.
changing
Your
it
big old
back.
age, you
I'm
don't
70
know
years
shit.
old. You know nothing.
Tommy,
You know
don't
nothing.
know
I've
shit.
lived through it.
Tommy,
Okay.
Tommy. There's a
Don't talk
pres-
to me, man. Be quiet. Be quiet. I didn't say nothing.
Excuse you?
All right.
Excuse me.
I'm saying I didn't say nothing.
That's cute.
And I was saying something to you. I have been sitting here quietly and waiting for a moment for you to close your mouth so that I could speak. And I wanted to ask you if a president is a king. Now, if you can figure out how to unmute, old man.
Ask me a dumbass question like that. You stupid?
You're talking like the president is a king. You keep saying he's
No,
the
I
president
can't
like he
talk
can do
because
whatever
you
he
won't shut
wants.
the fuck up. Shut up.
I have been sitting
talking
here
to the
silently
woman.
the whole time.
What do you got to say to me, man? What do you got to
I
say?
asked you if a president is a king.
What did I tell you?
And I said that you've been talking like
What
the
the fuck
president
has
is
that
a
got to
king.
do with what I'm talking about, man?
Anyway,
I'm
by,
telling you, but you won't stop talking long enough to listen.
by its terms, Article 1, Section 4, Clause 1, referred to as the election
Bullshit.
clause,
Shut the fuck up and let me talk.
it The state legislators will establish the times, places, and
To
manner of
interject
holding
your
elections for the House of Representatives and the Senate, subject to Congress making
Nah, I don't give a fuck about
I
that
know you
shit.
don't. I know that's the Constitution.
Yeah, obviously.
That's the fucking Constitution.
You don't care about the Constitution. That's the point that we were trying to make.
To hear what I want to say because you don't want to learn any fucking thing. Well, that's cool
You
because
don't
this
want to
country
learn.
is
I just
changing.
read
You
the
don't know.
The
Constitution to
military.
you.
Just because you're a little over
Danny
double
already.
my age doesn't mean you know everything.
You're big old age and you dumb as fuck, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you about that. Craig, hi, how are you today? Craig, did you mean to come up? You got invited, so you accepted it. Craig, are you there? Craig going once. Craig going twice. Craig is sold. My wife is back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I don't care about that shit to the Constitution. Yeah, he said that. Words that came out of his mouth.
The fact that he crashed out just for me saying his name.
I'm not talking to you. Oh, guessing Cassandra didn't mean to come up. I appreciate you, though. Northern, how are you today?
Not too bad. How are you doing?
Doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
35 Montana.
Okay, I appreciate you. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I'm actually not. I'm over him.
Oh, what changed your mind?
He's not a white nationalist enough for me.
That's
That's
close. You
okay.
did seek some help for that.
Wait, comment for me. I want to block you on my own. Oh, never mind. I can do it this way. Here we go.
Got your people. Anyway.
He said he was 35?
Yeah, Montana is beautiful, but you know,
I didn't think Montana was a real state.
it's not real.
I used to think it only got the name because it has, like, when you look at Montana, it has a face.
I'm very aware that you Mayo people get together and you bulk each other up for being mediocre. I know it must feel good in your fifis to have other men call you great, but you're just mediocre, babe. Do better. I'm so sorry that we have asked you to do better. Damn, must
How
be tough.
could you?
Should have done that. Anyway, press conference is in about an hour and 15 minutes.
I got a couple articles sent that a lot of it's going to be moving Space Star Wars cadets
Space Force.
probing to
And
Alabama.
as a Coloradan, that pisses me off because we have a lot of business here because of the base, and we have a lot of, like, Lockheed Martin is here, right? Like all these businesses and jobs and things are here, and he's doing that just to hurt the, like, blue states so he can send it to Alabama that has no fucking business doing it. Whatever. We'll see what the logistics of that play out as anyway. And then again, in other news, we have the judge blocked the usage of the National Guard and the military in California specifically. Was his, and that is paused until the 12th to give them time to appeal. But that is where that is going now. So another one bites the dust on that for now.
Oh, I have more, some important news. Nitro is asleep under my bed.
Oh.
Under the bed?
Yeah.
You have a
Like-
bucket in the cat tree?
Mm-hmm.
He'll fall in love with the bucket.
I guess the cat tree we have has like one of those little like hollows in it, which neither of them sleep in, but they just sleep on the two platforms that we have. That's what they like to sleep.
Whiskey sleeps in a bucket, or when he has his zoomies, there's a little I don't know what to call it. It's like a tunnel that has a cat bed on it,
and he'll just zip and zoom around it. Hi, babe. He'll zip and zoom around it, and he'll also redecorate around the apartment.
Redecorate.
Yeah, that's what I call it. Manny just calls it tornado.
Yeah, Nitro like doesn't deal with the cat tower at all. Like, I will put him in the hammock of it, and he'll just jump out of it and leave. And there's a ball there for him to play with and everything. He just won't do anything with it.
Isn't Whiskey asleep in the bucket right now? Babe.
What? No, he's sleeping on the top, not in the bucket. He has options. There's varieties.
He's too big for it.
The bucket or the cat tree in general?
Yes.
Okay.
He only slept in the one bed on the tunnel once, maybe.
Yeah. He chooses when he wants to be adorable.
Big Swole, I'm gonna give you a warning, and if not, my moms will mute you. I know that you said you were friendly, but like your comments are getting weird.
I'm gonna mute that one for 30 seconds, friend. No, thank you.
Like
What is he talking?
He's talking about mediocre white men. I get that, but like I don't.
Yeah, and then
it's getting
my
weird.
girlfriend's white. She doesn't like her own race.
That's weird.
We're not like. I'm not like a self-deprecator. I just like. I mean, not for that. I self-deprecate for other things.
There's a place for that.
There's
many
pay
different
your-
servers to get for that.
There are links for that.
I have those links, by the way. If you want to check those out, those are in my bio as well. In my tree of. Yeah. So Audie is already on it, inviting nonpartisan up. Yes, we discussed 2 p.m. As we know, it's going to be something about the DoD. For what we know, it's moving Space Force from Colorado to Alabama. So that is what we've got so far.
And supposedly he's going to be the one speaking.
Parker's awake.
Listen, you.
Peopling.
I am peopling. I wanted to clarify 2 things about some oddballs in the chat. Big Swole, his comments, like, they're all one very long sentence. They actually do make sense. He's okay. He's just very adamant and excitable. I was like, he does seem to be a friendly. Ollie, on the other hand,
Ollie's getting mad.
is like, hey, he's your biggest fan because apparently he's been following you for years. I don't know why he hasn't subscribed yet, except that clearly he's a brokey.
I think the issue with Big Swole was because there's no way to post like a thesis inside of TikTok.
Yeah. So he's just breaking it up like half a sentence at a time, which I
right, and it's like following. It's like some sentences I'm like, yeah, and in other sentences I'm like, what?
Oh, so HYD, I can explain that. So if you're looking at my tree of links, I'm assuming you are. If you're bringing up Trisha, so the first 2, the Venmo and the Cash App I have up there are Trisha's. That is because Trisha is helping us fund for a friend in need right now, so that's why I have those. But if you go underneath that, the regular Venmo and Cash App, those are going to be mine. They're going to be the same name as my username here. If you are looking to help, if you're not, that's fine. I was just explaining that's why Trisha's are listed first, is because Trisha is helping us crowdfund for a friend of ours. Which, if you guys would like to contribute, please go and do so. This friend is a great person and a wonderful friend who is in need right now, and we are trying to help them as best as we can. Hi, Ryan.
Hell yeah. Prove you're not a brokey. Help a friend.
Yeah.
The other thing is that Ollie, who's been going off in the comments, is apparently, and I'm supposed to know this from the blue profile picture circle, is black. So he is not racist. He's just anti-black.
No, I didn't think. No.
Twice as
I
embarrassing.
didn't think he was. It was just like I just wasn't sure what to do with the comments. So I was like,
no, I know, but I was like, Ollie was like, oh, you're saying that to a black man. I was like, you're a blue circle. You're a blue dot on your profile picture. I don't know what to do with that. So I guess, yeah, you're anti-black and that's embarrassing for you. Ooh.
I do wonder, like, are we supposed to know based off of the 0 post and the 0 pictures who
I'm
these
saying.
people are?
By the hue of the blue, you should have known.
By the hue of the blue.
Big Swole, I'm not talking about you, Sugar. I'm talking about Ollie, who's an actual op. Like, he's apparently a black person who is pro Triple K. Like, I don't know what to do with that.
I just muted him because he doesn't want to come up. So,
That sounds
or he
right.
can't. Either one. Sometimes they don't have
Oh,
the
yeah.
capability. So we will sit here probably. I would love to have Trump supporters come up and have conversations still. I would love to keep doing that. If not, we'll just hit a restart at the top of the hour. Go for one more hour until this press conference happens.
This press
Are you
conference
streaming
is
it,
going
or do you
to
want me to stream it?
This
I
press
can't-
conference is going to be largely a distraction. I already know.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to.
No.
He's going to say some embarrassing bullshit, and it's going to be some inflammatory bullshit, and then he's going to glaze himself, and then he's going to bring
And
up
we
3
wanna
other
know
people
why?
to glaze him.
Because Congress has come back to work.
Mhm.
And guess what's going to be on their desks again? Stuff about
Government
the e-files.
shutdown.
And guess what's happening tomorrow? Is
Oh, yeah.
a press conference with survivors and victims of Jeffy.
So
Don't
it's just
forget.
going to be.
The craziest part about
distraction.
this press conference is he's still on the list.
I will say that there have been a good amount of MAGA going like the list was their line. Everything else fine, but the list was their line. I was like, well, fuck. At least you had one. At least you found it.
I guess, but I don't know why it took this long to find it.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. How long have I been
It's already
asking
there.
that question for?
And also, part of my problem with that is that I've seen some MAGA who claim that the list was their line, and they're still on the app caping for them.
Yeah. They push it. The line gives that
They moved
goalpost.
the line. There is no line. They have a string that they just casually carry around.
B, I've been saying hi to Daddy Satan and then some for the last week. He knows. Thanks for checking on him though.
He's still there, or did he leave now?
Oh no, he left. He's been gone for over 24 hours. He's not coping well, so I'm going to steal him back.
But who's
by Halloween.
counting, right? Aw.
Okay, B
Long
says
drive.
from himself. Yeah. The idea is that he's at work right now too. Oh, this is his first day back. Sad baby. So I'll be going up to New Jersey to visit his dogs and steal him back by Halloween.
Aw. That's a long ass drive.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm the passenger princess.
She said,
Please.
fuck that.
I'm
I'm going
flying
for
up
the
and he's
dog.
driving back. I'm
No.
there for the good time and to control the music whether he likes it or not.
Fuck driving through that Texas shit. I don't want to do that. That sounds terrible.
I loved playing the game. Which states actually consider me, and where do I have bodily autonomy? Turns out most of the states we drove through to get to Tennessee doesn't care.
I was gonna be like most of the ones that we're gonna drive through. It's not gonna be funny to me.
It's not a fun game anymore when you think about it.
It's not. It wasn't a fun game to start with.
That's why the license plate game is kind of fun. But even then, you look at the state, you're like, nope, don't recognize me. Don't give a fuck about you.
Oh Lord. Have we reminded everybody that the profile at the bottom of the panel is in fact Mani's backup, and that if you are not following it yet, you should be. Please and thank
I
you.
can't get her to 1,000 to save my life.
How have you not?
No.
Miss Ma'am.
If I unfollow it and then follow it again, does that?
That doesn't do it.
No, it's not a +1 to follow. Okay.
You can't add to your. Could you imagine
it's a
people
net
just
neutral.
unfollowing and
It's a
following
net
everyone's
neutral?
account?
Mm-hmm.
Sabrina, come up. Your bio is wild.
Those people aren't real.
Sabrina
Yeah.
sounds kinky.
Turn the caps lock off. Like, you can't use the excuse, because I know you did it with their phone.
Like literally the only person in my life I'll call daddy is Daddy Satan. So if you're saying that to a man that you probably haven't met before, you kinky girl.
Yeah, does everyone else have their backups following my backup? That's the
I have
question.
one out of the
Probably
4
not.
backup accounts I have following your backup account.
Olive, did you and Manny meet on TikTok?
We did, actually.
Oh, I did not know that bit.
Yeah, he came onto my panel. We were talking
Heyo.
about Charlottesville.
Oh my.
Oh, I did know that. Oh my god.
So we
What a way
met.
to
That's
bond.
the first time we met, and then Dougie made a Discord, and me and PJ were one of the big backbones of the Discord, and then that's where me and Manny started talking on Discord.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
I remember it. It went like this. Politics. Parker, Dean, Patrick, Olive. And I scrolled into Steve, and I went back to Olive, and then I scrolled back into Steve, and then I went Olive, and then Dougie. Those are like literally how that went.
That's adorable.
He stayed
No.
because he thought I was hot.
Oh yeah, as far as things go, Satan is better than the demons, and he's my daddy. Satan is a good little hellhound. I tell you what,
Hey, yo.
he is
Yeah.
house trained.
He is house trained.
By the way, I say
speaking,
Patrick because I do not use false names for the devil.
speaking of TikTok receipts, I just thought about it, and my troll. I'm not even like I should probably have my troll account follow me. That's probably what I should do.
No, don't do that.
Now that you said, like, are your backups following my backup? So now my backup is following your backup.
Now
I
I'm
gotta
gonna have to
find
go in
Patrick's
later
backup.
before I get yelled at and make sure I'm following them all back.
Learn my
Which
religion.
one's
It's
your
not my
backup?
religion. I'm not religious. The
Yo,
devil
I
is.
heard you like backups.
Ayo.
No, that's how they find it. I know. And like I said, my troll account isn't even. I need to make a real troll account. My other account is not a troll account. It is
Aww.
like it's just a so I can listen into lives and get the tea account.
13 dots sent me 10 on the green app. Thank you so much. Now I just need another 10 to fulfill my goal, and I'll shut the fuck up for the rest of the day.
13 dot also sent me 10 on the green app. Thank you, you guys. W13 dot in the comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really, really do. We're
Oh,
still waiting
Ethan
for my
joined.
husband to get paid.
Really? Still?
So now it's an issue with his card because the amount was pending, but it's like the card that they gave him to like get the direct deposit on. It's like not releasing it. So he's
Can
supposed
we
to call
drive
them
to
today.
Colorado and go beat up someone?
Right. So he's got to call them today. On top of he's taking my car in. They're going to replace the turbo today, which that's a good thing. We like that. That's a good thing. And then on top of he has to what do you have to call and yell at the HOA? I think today. They're trying to get us on something with our grass, but like by state law they can't. So he wrote
You
them
should
an
just
email.
get goats.
I'm gonna take away. I don't like grass because grass is white supremacy to me. So we
Fuck
want to
grass.
replace it with like
It's
clover.
true.
And
It is.
it is.
Fuck
It is.
essential
It is.
aristocracy.
Fucking like
It
grass.
is white supremacy. It is the HOA. It's everything bad in the world. Fuck grass.
So we've been looking at Colorado. Luckily, does a lot of like you can do zero-scaping options, but I don't like the rock. So we're looking into asking them. We've been asking them for options, and he's been looking into options to replace it with things like clover, things that are going to be better. But they were like, "Your grass is dead." Our grass is a cool grass, so like, yeah, of course it's dead. It's been fucking 97 degrees every day. Of course my grass is dead. It's hibernating.
Who
Not
is
even dead.
the,
It's hibernating.
Who's the Secretary over Commerce?
Blue, are you
Um,
professional Jesus man?
Of the Howard Lutnick.
Is it
Oh,
Howard
boy,
Lutnick?
yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
because Besant is Treasury.
Okay.
Just saying.
The Commerce Department, right? Like it'll be trade and all of that.
Yeah.
Blue goes to cemetery. I forgot about
He's
that.
always the one talking about the deals.
Why don't they? Then why? I'm assuming it'd be very hard. There's 3 other sections that would allow the president to impose tariffs, but they would have to go through the Commerce Department. I wonder why they don't do that instead. Oh, well, you can't use 301 because they would have to claim that a country violated a trade agreement. So they can't do that. What's 232? Section 232 of the Trade Expansion Act. President may adjust imports if threaten national security.
Blue teaches cemetery school on Fridays.
Section 201 global
Cemetery
safeguard.
No mow grass. I mean, I will look at the no mow grass. I will
I
definitely
would
look at
go
that.
to cemetery school. Very.
I'm going to assume this is HYD, and so I don't want to say your name because I don't want to dox you, obviously. But thank you if this was HYD. If it wasn't HYD, thank you. Whoever sent this to me sent me 25 on the blue appetizer. I really appreciate everything you do. I sent money to Trisha. Happy to help. Thank you so much. That means so much to me.
So much.
The person we are trying to help means a lot to this community, means a lot to me, and we are just trying to help them in whatever way they need right now. So thank you
Right.
so much. So guys, just put W's in the comments just because I'm not sure if that was HYD or not. I'm assuming because they added Trisha in there that yes. it
Do
was.
moss is better for the soil. Look, I just want to get right.
I don't think we're humid
Moss
enough for
Moss
moss
gardens are
here.
great.
No. Moss and clover is better for the soil. Grass offers nothing. It
Yeah.
offers nothing but preventing soil erosion. It doesn't help the ecosystem. It doesn't help the bugs, the animals, the other plants. Grass is bullshit.
That's why we
Okay.
ripped it out in the back, and we were making like pretty much almost all of our backyard is turning into garden, and the HOA and can't say shit because of the laws we have in Colorado. They can't say shit.
I only go to cemetery school because I'm used to the graveyard shift.
I've been trying to strike for you and Manny to get paid for Maddie, but that shit ain't working.
Okay, it is the top of the hour. Hi, Lakin 2.0.
Do we do a restart?
It's Lakin.
We are going to do a restart. Yes, guys, if you're not following me, please do so. We will be right back. My friends, what are the 3 words in the preamble of the Constitution?
I.
You.